A lot of it was from kids getting into their parents not being wise and keeping the guns out of children's reach, and they hurt themselves or they hurt other children.
Yep. Or they don't keep them locked away. It's a serious fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking deal. It's like a super easy way to be able to kill somebody.
Yeah,
and that's the only thing we fucking know in this life. It's the only thing that matters. We can pretend that your fucking job matters. We can pretend that the potholes matter. But the only thing that fucking matters is your life.
Yep. Preach
sure.
it.
Wednesday, February 21st, 2018. This is SharkCast. What's your guys' favorite patriotic song?
Livin' La Vida Loca.
Okay.
And I proudly stand up next to you, man, baby. No, I don't fucking know.
Well, mine is easily the National Anthem.
Oh,
classic.
Yeah. But did you see on Sunday at the NBA Finals, Fergie was like trying to remix the classic. Like people were laughing at it.
Saying it's the worst rendition of.
I've heard some bad. I've heard some
anthem. Have you heard it?
Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't heard
Pull
this.
It up.
Oh, dude, it's.
I like that she's trying to do something different. She was trying with her voice a little too hard. I kind of liked the bass thing. How she sang it.
Okay, we don't want their reactions.
No, we want Fergie.
Okay.
She's sorry if you don't like it. God.
Oh,
damn
jeez. What a start.
Isn't this the worst
episode?
I know. Right off the bat with someone else's commercials.
There we go.
That bitch.
Oh, all right.
Okay, here we go. If you haven't seen this, watch this, everybody.
This kind of cracked me up a little bit. I discovered this while eating lunch today.
It's not pronounced Fergie?
She's trying to do like a jazz thing.
Jimmy Kimmel said it pretty good. He said she tried to make it sultry.
This voice that she's doing ruins it.
Stefan Curry's like, what's she doing with this right now?
He's like, yeah. All right.
I guess that's okay. Everyone starts taking a knee in protest to her.
Oh, God. Then people would be explaining, like, we weren't protesting National Anthem, we were protesting Fergie. How old is Fergie these days? She's not looking too bad. She probably works out.
Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, there's Chance the Rapper.
There's that guy.
Look, he's like, are you kidding me? So does this mean, did the Black Eyed Peas break up? Or are they just not doing anything?
They've been.
Yeah, they all do their solo stuff. Will.i.am's all into shit.
It's like this weird voice that we've never heard her do. Seems like
His face just said it all. He's like looking like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, come on, dude.
Look at this guy. All right. We captured enough.
He's judging it. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So,
I don't know.
You guys think that an artist that's asked to sing the national anthem should be able to, like, kind of put their own spin on it, or just leave it alone?
Well, they've been doing that shit.
Yeah.
Here, pause
to this
Josh,
extent?
please.
Yeah, it's done. I just wanted to see if she did anything ridiculous.
Gotcha. They back in the day, they were pissed off about Jimi Hendrix playing the fucking national anthem, soloing or whatever. Everybody was pissed about that.
Yeah,
they were.
They said it was very disrespectful.
It was so cool, though.
But I think, everybody's just gonna play the same fucking song the same exact way? No, I'm down for people doing different renditions of it because it's different people.
Sure. I wonder what Kid Rock would bring to the table. Has he ever done it? I feel that's something he's done somewhere.
Look that shit up.
Why is that so funny to me?
Because really, everything Kid Rock does is pretty funny. In retrospect.
Real quick, we'll just see.
Yes, look at that.
All right.
Lions Anthem.
Pepsi Anthem.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Let's see what this is all about,
You want
guys.
to click on that?
Listeners, yeah.
So is it
Alright.
the Pepsi Anthem or it's the Lions Anthem?
I'm not sure. Is it the national anthem?
Is it two birds and one stone?
Yeah, what Lions Anthem?
I've never.
What the fuck is the
I've never
Lions
fucking heard.
Anthem?
What does it mean to me? I consider who I am.
You're not from Detroit, you asshole.
People think Kid Rock.
All right, let's.
People think Kid Rock. Okay. I don't know if he did it. I don't know what the Lions Anthem is.
I don't know either.
If you're listening and Kid Rock has done it, send it to us.
Yeah. Email us at sharkcastpodcast@gmail.com.
We'll talk about it.
You see, people are protesting the R. Kelly concert at Little Caesars Arena tonight
No, why?
because he's a piece of shit.
Oh, really?
Because of so many reasons.
Because of the
I mean,
charges, or not
sure.
the charges, the
Didn't he have more stuff recently? Didn't we talk about that?
we did talk
Yeah.
about it with his
the underage
the girls that call him daddy.
Oh, wasn't he running
sex
some
cult.
Yeah, his sex cult.
Yeah, so they
He had a stable. He had a stable of
apparently
gals.
They were protesting.
That's weird.
It is weird.
But I saw pictures. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there.
Really? Well, I mean, are the younger generation like down with R. Kelly?
Probably not.
Like, I mean, our generation was. I'm surprised. I don't know. Do younger kids go to concerts?
Yeah. They go to EDM concerts
Okay. You see, like,
and rap music. SoundCloud rappers.
they do go see SoundCloud rappers.
What's up, boys? How's your week?
So far, so good. Went to work and shit.
Today kind of sucked at work, but we won't get into it.
All right.
Fair enough.
Let's get into this.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well.
Are we talking about the first of two SharkCast
The
reviews?
first of two SharkCast reviews on issue 22 of SharkCast.
Should we wash them down with the other SharkCast
I guess.
review?
Okay, for our viewers here,
I don't want one to ruin the other, though.
Okay.
Danny went and bought the ugliest looking, whatever the fuck, a fruit, I imagine.
It's got seeds in it, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
We've
it's a fruit. Well, it also has scales on the back, so
It does have
You know?
fucking spikes all over it.
Anything is possible. It's the strangest. It doesn't even look real, to be completely honest with you. It's falling
It
apart.
looks
on
like
me.
a dinosaur.
Yeah, it looks like something out of a movie prop, like a bad science fiction
I
movie.
forget what it's called.
Can we hold it up to one of the cameras?
I did already. But apparently you got to cook it. Smelled like shit as I cooked it. Here, Jeff, have this large piece. I'll take this tiny one.
Pass one over.
Oh, shit. Oh, I love when Jeff eats gross shit.
Feels weird in the hands.
It's gross as
Not
fuck.
good, dude.
Shit.
I'd be hard pressed to fucking have another one.
Oh.
That's really bad, dude.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh.
I think this is a bitter gourd.
Is that what? Whoa. Jeff has spit it out.
Oh.
Oh, it's weird because it's like a chewy
Apparently
texture.
you can put it in omelets and shit. I would not ruin my omelet with this.
No, I feel like this would ruin any food I'd try to eat. I might have another one.
Dude, did you swallow the first one?
Yeah.
I fucking just chewed it like 3 times.
Like at first it has a nice texture, and then
I felt like it had a terrible texture.
It's like both chewy and crunchy at the same time.
It's terrible.
Ew.
And it tastes like grass.
Fuck that, you guys. What the fuck?
Who eats that shit?
I have no idea. Where is its origin? Why do they sell
Somebody
it?
tell us what this is, please.
Or how to eat it properly, because Danny just...
I looked it up. She
Okay.
took the seeds out and she cooked it.
Ew,
So,
dude.
okay. I mean, that kind of looks like it. That looks more like it.
Yeah, bitter gourd. See?
It looks like a metapod that has something wrong with it.
With dinosaur scales.
Yeah. It does not taste good.
See, like that looks like it.
Yeah.
Ew.
This is
Yeah.
That's definitely-
totally it.
definitely it.
Yeah, so it's bitter gourd. Gross.
Yeah. No.
0 out of 10.
It says
for this
side
guy.
effects? 5 serious side effects? What the fuck is this? There's side effects to this?
Are we about to trip balls? Is that what? Find out it's a major psychoactive drug.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Wait. Blood disorders.
Some, benefits
Really?
to your health.
Cholera. Diabetes. Gout.
Oh, it helps the gut, huh?
Respiratory disorders. Okay.
Damn.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck eating this shit,
Find
though.
other things that'll help with those things, because this is not tasty.
Yeah. 0 out of 10.
That was really, really fucking bad.
I'm trying to think of where I'd like it or how I'd like it.
No.
I like the idea of smothering it in butter. I think butter just makes it better, though.
Yeah, but
No, it's so
Dude.
bitter and not good.
It's very...
I felt like the texture was
I'm gonna have another one.
terrible. See if Grace will be one. I'm just kidding.
No
It might be- she might be toxic for dogs.
Oh, that one was worse than the other two.
Yeah, they're gross.
Sorry, boys.
Yep, 0 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not happening. 0 out of 10. Never in a million fucking years. It looks like it's from a million fucking years ago.
It's terrible.
So, no, fuck that
It's
thing.
terrible. And this one kind of looks grosser than this one. Or does this one look grosser than this one?
For all we
ate
know,
this
that's the
one.
good one. That's the one we want to eat.
Or is this the ripe one?
I don't know. I have
Let's
no
try
idea.
this one.
Try eating it raw. These ones are cooked.
Apparently, you have to juice it to eat it raw.
I don't know. I think you
That's
can
what
just
the
put it in
thing
your
said.
mouth and start chewing.
Here, Josh.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Watch out
Rock
for
and
the
roll.
seeds.
Watch out for the seeds.
Okay, so while Josh is doing that, you guys went to the movies this weekend. Man, dude.
It smells better raw, honestly.
Actually, it tastes better raw. If I can
Smell
throw
it raw compared to fucking...
What does that taste like?
Dude, it smells so bad cooked.
It tastes like a gourd now. Like, that's a very bitter gourd.
That
Kinda
smells
pumpkin-y.
way better than that. Who the fuck eats this?
You say it's better now.
Yeah, try it that way. It's not, I don't know.
This could totally be toxic as fuck. God damn.
No.
It's not good, but it's better.
Terrible. What the fuck are we doing? Jeff is heading to the garbage. God damn it. What are we doing? Dude, you fucking ate a huge chunk of it. Oh my God, is that terrible? It stings your mouth.
It lingers, too.
It's like if you ate a permanent marker. If a permanent marker had like a terrible texture, you got it on your lip, homeboy.
All right.
I will say, Jeff is a fucking trooper. I just take a little bite of that. No. Jeff fucking goes for it.
I wanted some of the guts. Talk about the fucking Black Panther, you guys.
All right.
So you didn't see it, me and Josh seen it.
No, but I heard it dominated over the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dominated. 195 million.
Yeah.
I'm going so far as to say I loved it.
Really? Now,
Yeah.
you, Danny?
It was a Marvel movie.
Okay. It was a Marvel movie.
I got such a raging hard on for the Marvel movies right now, though. Leading up to Infinity War, like,
Here it comes.
Infinity Wars is going to be sweet.
Infinity War looks sweet. I was like,
It was a good movie. So much fucking CGI.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
a lot of it.
bothering me.
a lot of it. On what?
Anything. There would be Well, I'm not gonna say like
I say you say it.
anything fucking crazy.
Say it. We'd say it if I seen it.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking about just scenes where they're just like standing, like they're gonna do the fight scene. This is in the trailer where they gotta like fight each other. Watch the movie, but they're on this like cliffside, and it just looks fake as fuck. And then at the end, that sunset scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me be specific on this one real quick because
Josh is going to bat for Black Panther here.
Well, no, I will. I'm with Danny on this. I do think that the CGI has been better in some of their other movies.
Wasn't it?
I also
noticeable.
Yeah, at times it was really noticeable, but at times it wasn't so bad. A lot of the like darker scenes where there wasn't a lot of light, that was just really cool. Like the car chase scene was sweet, and they're always good at making those kind of chase scenes. But the last scene, without ruining anything, a guy looks at the sunset and two guys are standing at a cliff, and
instead of just having the two actors stand on the cliffside,
they CGI'd
the whole people.
Yeah, well, that and it looked like they were floating. Like,
yeah, the people were like CGI too.
Well, yeah, and I think the outfits were real at that point. There was times where the outfits were CGI'd because, I don't know, it's full suit outfits. It's probably easier to CGI them than to choreograph all that fighting.
Yeah, easier, but goddamn,
right. But they're just standing there, and they start zooming in up on them, and it's like clearly these two actors are standing on a green screen, and there's CGI all around them. Like I didn't feel like it.
Do you remember when he's
How was the acting? How would you guys say the acting was?
Acting was awesome in my opinion.
Yeah, I heard Michonne was badass in it.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know she was in it.
People were complaining on the NPR's website or whatever, or their Facebook page. I've seen an article saying that people were bitching about the fake African accents.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't notice that.
I'm not really knowledgeable enough to have an opinion on that.
I know. Exactly. I don't really know.
I just thought it was a fun movie.
Sure. Yeah.
So
now what were you gonna say, Danny?
As I'm watching the movie, I'm like, this is literally Lion King's plot. And
really?
The whole thing is like exactly like Lion King. So if you haven't seen it,
just watch
or if you've seen it, am I right or am I right?
I don't know. I ain't seen it.
Lion King was
trying to be king. He's trying to be the king. The other dude, he's covered in scars.
Bad guy's covered in scars.
How was the Claw?
What do you mean?
The villain, was he pretty sweet?
No, he's not the
Oh, the white dude. Not the black dude with those scars.
Oh, I gotcha. Killmonger is the other dude.
Yeah, Killmonger's the other guy. Claw was, he was cool. He was
cool. I thought his acting was great.
Yeah, nice touch of crazy. I thought everyone was on point for what it was. No one was like, there was no, Heath Ledger's Joker happening in this movie by any means.
Wow.
But at the same time, I thought for what it is and what it's ultimately setting up, I thought it was awesome.
What's the black dude with the lazy eye?
King T'Challa.
He played Forrest.
In a shit ton of movies.
Forrest.
Basically, his character.
Yeah.
Rafiki.
Really?
Okay.
Similar.
Not Mufasa.
No. Both those guys had fucky eyes. I'm just going to throw it out there. King, whatever. I can't.
Forrest Whitaker. That's his name, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. It's Forrest Whitaker.
But
he was in Street
that
Kings.
guy, and then what else? Oh,
yeah.
They also go to him.
No.
Rafiki. Then they had where he goes and visits his dad, just like in Lion King.
Right.
Really?
I fucking hate. Do you remember that one scene where I forget who he's talking to. Could be his dad. It could be the Rafiki guy. The shot is from like above their nipples in their head, and then the background is just like the African background. But god damn it, did it look so fake to me. Do you remember that scene?
I'd have to watch it again. I'm sure
it looked like.
I do feel like
it
they
looked like
overly.
the perspective was like a little bit off.
I feel like they could have used more natural sets throughout because there's plenty of places that are like awesome looking and beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
But it takes money to go to those places.
Right. And
it takes money to do CGI too. Like you can't just have these fucking dudes stand by a cliff.
Right. I mean, like I was saying for that one scene, they should have just built the floor. And it looks
way better.
Just built the
floor.
When
it's like realistic.
It's like when Peter Jackson did the Lord of the Rings.
I was just going to say, it worked for the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but most of those, like where they were standing and where they were walking through, that was still physically built, and then the CGI was behind it.
Yes.
Whereas this, I feel like they were just standing in open space, and the CGI was built around them with no actual ground.
It's got to be hard to act with. You know what I'm saying?
Can only imagine it'd be difficult.
Though they're professional actors who probably do that all the fucking time.
Sure.
Now, I will say this. I went back and I watched...
I couldn't do it.
I watched Captain America Civil War, which is kind of like the most direct lead up to this movie.
Okay, yes.
And I didn't realize the first time, because I've only seen Captain America Civil War one time, and I got to say, watching it a second time, I still think it might be my favorite action movie of all time. But
really? Civil War?
Oh, it's so good. But the CGI in that, it was good. It was fine. It looked of a higher caliber in that movie from, 3 years ago than it did in this movie because it was more tastefully done. They had more real, natural sets, and then in Black Panther, a lot of it was fake sets.
Yeah, it just looked weird, man.
I got one more thing though. There's a scene in a casino. I won't go into too much detail, but there's...
I'm telling you, fucking knock it out.
There's some... I'm trying to do this without spoiling any like plot points because the story's good. It's a fun movie and it progresses well. I mean, you don't really need to know much more than that because once you see it, you'll be like, yeah, okay, I get it. But there was a scene where like they're fighting in this casino and they needed to use CGI to make certain things look a certain way because like at one point he comes running up and then just jumps obnoxiously high onto like the second floor, and at that point I'm like, ooh, that looked like CGI. That looked kind of cheesy. But at the same time, it's like it's a fucking movie. Like I can get past it because I didn't think they were.
All right, since we're talking about it
was a good movie.
The build up to watch. What would you guys rate it?
It wasn't my favorite one. 7.5.
Okay.
7.35.
I'll give it an 8 3/4. 8.75.
What's your guys' top 5 Marvel movies?
Top 5. I'd probably put this one in the top 3.
See, I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that a lot.
I mean, I've already said Civil War is my favorite.
Okay.
I gotta know. The first Guardians I really enjoyed, but I don't know if that fits in there.
In the top 5, it could if you really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
that's Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man too. So I mean, I think there's 4 of my 5 right there. I can't necessarily order them. I just know
they don't have to be
at top.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like the second Iron Man.
Okay.
The third one I felt like I was getting a little bit drawn out at that point, but the second one I thought was still good.
I can't pick favorites.
I feel like we've discussed that a lot since the beginning of this year.
It's just
your top 5.
It's a Marvel movie. That's how I thought.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
That one is bad ass.
Did you say for the after credits?
Of course.
I heard the after credits were sweet.
Yeah, it was enough.
Okay.
It set it up. It brought some continuity to everything, which I appreciate Marvel doing so well.
Except for not in Thor.
I know, I was going to say.
Fuck Thor. Fucking Thor Ragnarok. That I think was a nice like deviation just for fun. I don't think it really progressed the Avengers storyline in any way, but I don't think it was really supposed to, with the exception of answering where the Hulk was.
I think
and getting rid of Thor's hammer in his eye.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Fuck Thor's hammer in his eye. All right, what were you saying, Danny?
I thought Thor. We're gonna get back into Thor. Whoops. I thought Thor explained some shit.
Outside of the Hulk, what?
That's what it needed to explain to me.
Which I think would be the only
as well as like that book that I have of Jeff's that I need to fucking read. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
it's fucking weird. Like that was the storyline.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I kind of had some, because I've read it. Some of it.
You had some investment in it.
I've had some, investment, and I like had some insight where like, oh fuck yeah, that rock dude was his name?
Korg.
He was funny. I liked him.
Fuck yes. Jeffrey juicing it.
I'm trying to juice it.
Trying to juice it.
Suck that up.
Something that I found out recently and I didn't realize this, is that Black Panther's first appearance in any comic book was actually a Fantastic Four comic.
Yep.
And with the recent discussion of what are they going to do after Infinity War, I think that just kind of lends itself to kind of having some crossover because it already has historical precedent.
Yeah, but I got qualms with that, and it's not my job for Disney and Marvel to figure out how to do their job. But how are they going to bring in the Fantastic Four at this point? They just can't. They just can't be like, well, here's a guy, and here's a new guy.
Well, they might.
He's been here this whole time.
Right.
But they've been doing that for
but Reed Richards is supposed to be the smartest man on the planet. Like
everyone knows who he is.
And they don't talk about him at all.
Yeah, you'd think Tony Stark would know about him.
Right.
But I don't know. Here's hoping.
Dude, that could be cool as fuck.
Well, here's a fun fact about Black Panther is there was a city in Louisiana because you don't know that Black Panther is black up until the very end. I think it's in Black Panther issue 1 in the 60s. This little town in Louisiana fucking loses their shit that Marvel's printed a fucking superhero where he's black, and like there's pictures of them like burned in the comic like around town. You fucking
bullshit.
It's insane.
Ignorance at its finest.
We got to the movies. First of all, it was like I went to the movies too late.
Oh yeah, it's a long one, 2.5 hours.
Yes.
What
we
time
got
did
there
you
at
see it?
11.
Oh yeah, we did the 10:50 show
because the other ones had like the terrible seats.
That was the only.
So we got the 11, and dude, it was like at the end, it was like I'm tired as fuck. I want to go. Yeah. But when we first got there, there's these kids, and they were just like hoodlum looking kids or whatever, and they sit in like right in front of me and Amanda essentially, and they're sitting there and whatever. I don't think anything of it. Then a guy and his son comes over, and he's just basically going like, "You guys are sitting in my seats." Like I can't hear what they're saying, but he's standing there and he's just basically like waiting for them to like move. And the one dude, he's like ignoring him, like talking to his friends. And then eventually I can kind of hear him, and he's just like, dude, like, you're sitting in my seat. Like, you gotta, like, beat it, dude. And then whatever happens, and I get out my phone because I'm like, shit's about to happen.
You're like, finally.
Dude, you're sitting in... This guy just purchased these seats. You have to move. Like, what are we talking about? Like, get the movie people... They were like being a bitch and they're bumping into him.
Really?
And he's with his son. I thought it was fucking so...
That's stupid.
Of course it happens in,
How old were they?
Roseville.
That's Clinton Township.
Or Clinton Township, but it's where everybody goes. But how old were the kids?
Yeah.
Probably 17.
Ah, okay. I gotta fucking get this thing out of my...
Yeah, you're playing with it too much, dude.
Enthralled in it. The scenes come out so easy.
But I thought it was bullshit. Like, dude, what? Yeah. You're like and then there's like 4 of them, and then there's 2 dudes, and they're like all kind of like getting in their face. And the one kid's like, "Why are we even moving?" It's like, what do you mean? Why are you moving, dude?
You didn't buy these seats. you didn't pay for these tickets.
Buy these seats. And there's people waiting for you.
The movie's about to start.
Move. Like, what? I thought it was crazy. Like, what do you want him to do? The dad and the son.
I don't know, man.
Like,
that's fucked up. That's some dickheaded shit.
Right? Don't be a dickhead.
All right, you guys want some stats on this?
Yes.
So it is the record for the biggest President's Day weekend ever.
Yeah, I was
for
reading
a movie.
that. Yeah.
It's also a record for
Do we pay attention like President's Day? I mean, I guess.
I guess. I mean,
What is the point of President's Day?
I don't know.
I think you're supposed to dress up like your favorite president and act like them all day. But it also got best February debut ever.
Okay.
So that's a big one. In the line of President's Day, Deadpool also came out that weekend.
Okay.
Deadpool brought in 152 over the 2 days, and Black Panther whooped it at 192. And they estimated it was going to hit 218 over the 4-day, the Thursday through Monday period from when it launched to through Monday, which was the holiday. So I don't know if it actually hit that number, but that's a big fucking number for a movie.
Yeah, it's big. It's like one of the.
Well,
Didn't Justice League
brings in
cap out at
different-
57 or something?
Justice League fucking shit the bed real quick.
it brings in different cultures of people and different people coming in to see a fucking Marvel movie because those people,
The representation's there.
yeah.
Which, I mean, I've been reading a lot of articles on that, and I think there's something really powerful to that.
Well, yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's a predominantly black cast. Someone described it in Time magazine as splendidly black, which I think is a great way to put it because, I don't know, it was just culturally relevant.
It had to be like that.
It was currently relevant, too, with the whole idea that folks over here in America are like, hey, y'all have fucking abandoned us, and we've been through all this shit, and now we're fucked up, and now they're like, oh, we should probably do something.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was really pointed and kind of interesting. If,
Totally.
the idea of Wakanda being a mecca like it was portrayed was a real thing, obviously, we've got advantages over here versus being
Right.
in a third world country.
Yes.
But the fact that it was able to do so well, I'm really hoping that Hollywood's going to be like, oh, we don't need to put like muscular white men at the front of every movie. That doesn't need to be what we do, because there was strong fucking female black warriors. Like
I liked the women in the
Kingsguard.
movie.
Yeah,
The sister,
Suri? Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't really know
I
how to
can't
I
pronounce
can't
it.
remember.
Is it?
Ooh, okay, here's another point. The sister is like the tech, like does the
Yeah.
tech for him. She's got these shoes.
oh,
Okay.
She's got these shoes.
Yeah.
She's like they don't make any noise, and like she sets him down, and like he's like walking, and they don't make like literally any noise,
stomping his foot.
which is like cool.
Yeah.
Like that's cool for the Black Panther. During the movie, you can hear his footsteps a lot.
Really?
I remember hearing the footsteps like quite a bit.
Maybe.
Like scuffs of the feet from Black Panther.
I would
And I'm
argue
like,
that they're different boots that he's wearing.
why the fuck would he be wearing
I don't know why they'd even bring it up if they weren't going to make something more
exactly?
out of it. But
They wouldn't bring up the boots.
he didn't really do any sneaky shit. Everything was like explosive and in your face action.
Was he like running like
So,
a panther, like in Civil War?
Why wouldn't he be wearing the fucking silent boots if he had silent boots?
I don't know.
And he didn't say he like, oh, I'm not going to wear those. No, it was like he was going to wear them. So,
Yeah, and I do say Civil War had a substantially better like chase scene in it than this movie did. Though the one scene where they leave the casino and the one chick gets on top of the car and throws her spear and it goes.
that was
Their use of vibranium in this movie was like more so than anything else. And
Yeah, that's like Black Panther's thing.
Yeah, they've got all of it.
Wakanda's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because the tech they have and the way it works out is just brilliant.
Except for the boots.
Except for the fucking boots.
They malfunctioned halfway through.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's like, fuck, now they're making more noise.
Yeah.
So, got any other specs on this, Josh?
Those were the ones that I had. Those are
No, it's just The Road to Infinity.
yes.
That's the next one.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's in May.
What's the one after that?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Which
Yeah.
I know more about the Wasp now because I read a book recently.
Which one?
Secret War. Marvel Secret War.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize at one point she was in charge of the Avengers.
Everyone's, had their time.
Had their moment.
Yeah, their moment in the sun where they're telling the Avengers what to do.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I'd
and
be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Not Spider-Man.
a chick, Wasp. But
Who the
I
fuck
was
is this
thinking,
girl?
Ant-Man and was going to be like Ant-Man versus Wasp, and then I realized that the Wasp is actually like a good character.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
going to be like a feel.
It's going to be a romantic comedy superhero
comedy
movie.
superhero movie. Let's put more genres on it.
Funny comedy.
Well, and Ant-Man, that first one, it's Paul Rudd, which I think was a good choice.
I liked Ant-Man. I thought it was great.
And I like the idea of it being comedy in that kind of movie. I just, again, Thor just should be more serious. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He said some funny shit, though, in Secret War, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he does have
His
some.
thing
He's
has
got some
been,
moments.
he's funny. in,
Yeah, but he's like
all of
ignorantly
them.
funny. He's not like witty banter funny. He's like
he was
ignorantly
never. I don't think he was witty in that movie. Do you? He wasn't like witty.
I don't know. I
stupid
thought he was
shit.
just stupid.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, too.
But I feel that
like
Thor's
he was-
kind of stupid.
I don't know.
He's kind of like, he's just a big dumbass that throws a hammer at stuff.
I'm open to watching it again.
and Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Star Wars.
Okay.
It's a lot of time taken up there.
Yeah, right.
What else you got, Jeff? Let's
I'll
move
do a
on.
heavier note. There's really only three things people are talking about these past few days. It's fucking potholes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking potholes.
Jesus Christ.
My fucking hubcap. One of my hubcaps, I have like these black. Like my car is black. It's a Jeep. It's black. The hubcap's black. Makes it look cool. One of them fell off
Awesome.
while I was driving.
So
now I have 3 black ones, 1 silver one,
Looks less cool.
and I'm bummed about it because I don't want to do this all silver wheels. Now I gotta like paint my fucking shit, and you can't just buy one hubcap. I bet,
Probably not.
and especially
I don't
the ones that I have. Like it's
Try
gonna
to find
be
a serial number. Amazon that shit.
I guess I highly doubt that you can buy one hubcap.
You got your squirt bottle anywhere?
Yeah,
I need to do my hair real quick.
it's over here, but
Calm down.
just
I can get
don't play with her. Is she
When I'm
looking at
ignoring
you?
her, she's like squeaking and barking at me. So
So yeah, people are pissed off about the potholes. People are like saying like, state of Michigan needs to reimburse me for
Josh.
the damages done.
See if something's in her basket, like a chew. Or that rope she'll tear up or something. Is that rope still in there? Yeah.
I don't see the state of Michigan giving anybody any fucking money.
Dude, these potholes are crazy though.
Yeah, they're bad.
They're like worse than
Yeah,
I've ever
they're
like,
bad. They're really bad.
been through.
There's one right by my house and it just fucking fucks your
They're
car. dude.
everywhere.
Yeah,
it's like all
really
this
bad.
snow and like just moving the earth. It's crazy.
Yeah, so people are talking about that, and you know what they're still talking about is guns. People are still talking about guns.
Yeah, I gotta.
guns are causing all these potholes.
They are.
People are just
They
shooting in the
certainly
streets.
are. It's
I gotta. Okay, so I want to see both of your reactions to this. Go on my Facebook. Go to my messages. And then go to I sent it to here. This is my weird.
Which one?
This I told this guy, "Fuck you, you lying piece of shit." Okay, but not that one.
Oh,
But I'll get into that guy. The one that I messaged myself.
this one.
Yep. Okay, click on that video. Full screen that bitch if you can.
Get rid of that.
I told that guy, "Fuck you, you lying piece of shit." I'll get into it.
Southwestern High School.
What?
Why is it doing that?
Okay, there we go.
I see they're all running past this red line. What is that?
The red line is a security measure, and that's in place.
Like, god damn, this makes me sad.
yeah, this is
If there's
really
a
fucked
shooter
up.
at the door, they cannot see the children.
And this is something schools can do right now. There's a red line on the ground.
Absolutely.
But here they go high-tech.
Wow.
The classroom doors are bullet resistant. And cameras, so many cameras everywhere. And
Wow.
it's not just school officials
Right?
watching either. They're connected live with the sheriff's department.
Just
10
wait.
miles away. Authorities can track an intruder.
So if you're just listening to this, we're watching this school and they're like super security with shooters.
Alarm system goes off in the school.
And something else I actually want to show you real quick.
Okay, look at that.
Every classroom has a box like this.
They got a box.
The sheriff's department.
It's
The teacher
connected directly to the
can
sheriff's.
see the suspect and they're in danger, or they
So it locks down all the doors, which is cool. But this shit is like kind of scary,
The
dude.
fact that we have to do this is ridiculous, but this actually is probably a good idea.
Yeah, but goddamn it.
It's expensive as shit.
You're sending your fucking kid to a prison, man.
All right.
All right, you ready? Conspiracy theory.
Okay, just wait. Look at this.
What is it?
Smoke. They got like blows smoke in the hallway, so it like makes it tough for the shooter to see or something. I don't know.
Does it make it tough for them to see him?
Oh, I'm sure, but
They're probably already
the
on him at
SWAT
this
team would be there,
The other amazing thing is they're watching the suspect on real-time.
and they know where he's at. You know, I think it's only in a couple areas where
The system is expensive, $400,000
$400,000.
in this scary new world. Jeff Lawson, NBC.
Yeah, I mean, this
Wow.
is very, very fear culture.
Right?
Yeah.
Very fear culture. But
Right.
at the same time, we're talking lives of children. So I get it to a degree. And even if we decide to do the right thing and go further into gun control and mental health, like, it's still not going to like change overnight.
No.
That's going to take decades.
Agreed. Does this make, like, as a kid going to school and like thinking like this could happen at any moment as a child,
Well, I do
where they
like
do drills, like
the drills. I think are a little bit much.
Well, like if you're gonna have it, you gotta fucking do drills.
Yeah, I mean, maybe once a year, I guess. I mean, we do tornado drills, we do fire drills. All those things are real. And fucking shooter drill.
Right?
It's a different
it's-
time, I guess, boys. I don't know.
It is.
It's fucked up, man.
Is it a necessity that we need, or is this too much?
Well, I don't think what I do like about this is I think it's better than having fucking metal detectors at everything and like pat downs
Guards.
and all that shit and guards walking around with guns. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
but there's
crazy.
cameras everywhere. You just fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
You
They're
know.
kids. I don't know. I don't think that at that age they're there to learn. It should be just, okay, everyone do your thing. And if we got to put cameras up and make sure people aren't fucking with each other, as long as we're not doing it in like weird ways, like, hey, they're in the
Yeah, well,
bathrooms, they're in the locker
I
rooms.
dig the cameras, and I dig the doors locking themselves when the school goes into lockdown or whatever. And I even like the intercom thing where you can like talk to people, but goddamn.
Well, I think that
I feel like this is just gonna like these kids,
if it can be so like
this next generation.
right. Well, I mean, one thing about this that I think is okay, because I get where you're coming from too, but what I think might be okay, because this could work in multiple different kind of instances, not just, you know, I guess a rogue shooter is the premise, but I don't know. There's other things I guess we could brainstorm, but the whole idea that it's so simple. The doors lock.
Mm-hmm.
They flip a switch. We're either safe or we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. So
I definitely like that.
and you know, it's not something that you have to be like, oh shit, is today the day that we're going to use this system? But at the same time, just having it, it's like house insurance. Everyone, if you've got insurance, then you're like, okay, cool. At least I had insurance. But if you don't, you're like, fuck.
If you look up,
But insurance is a goddamn scam.
if you look up how many people
I
have
haven't
been
gotten into a
arrested,
car accident ever.
how many kids have been arrested in the past week for taking guns to school all over the country, you guys would be fucking floored. I mean, yeah, so many arrests. You can look
So
it up.
how?
There was a dude from Texas who got arrested. He posted a picture of an AR-15, said it's time to go to, I guess I should go back to school. And fucking cops are like, fuck you, dude. And
Like, he
like,
posted that.
He posted it on
It's a
Instagram.
cry for fucking help.
posted on Instagram.
It's
They
a
don't know
cry
if it
for
was
help.
a joke or what. And cops are like, we don't fucking care.
Okay, so I seen today. This is if you're listening to this, fucking look at the goddamn comments. The first comment, and you'll realize they pull you to the real fucking story. Don't believe everything that you see out there, because somebody Josh knows well.
Yeah.
You know, I won't, that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
They post so that I was like, fuck you, you fucking lying piece of shit. Because that dude, he posted this thing saying that the school, and I can't remember where it was. Here, click on his Joe Walsh. Fuck Joe Walsh. I shouldn't even say his fucking name. Okay, go down. Let's see if I can
voice of
find
freedom.
Oh.
it. The bigger the
Go.
government, the weaker the
Go.
Yeah, and I'm not.
It's going to be like a school.
Not against small government, but
It's going to be like a school sign. Because I'd rather just show you guys. He's probably been posting a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah, people have been going crazy on both sides. It's so like
Okay,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
One more scroll through and see if it's there. No. Okay. So I'll just tell you. The art or the meme, it says it's like a school sign and it says, there's the school and I can't remember where it is. Don't hate me. It's like I'm going to say it's Colorado. The school in Colorado, they had an active shooter and he went into the school and he was confronted by a security guard who had a gun, and the only person that was dead was the shooter, and that's why we need guns. And then the first fucking comment is somebody that goes to that school, and they're like, "No, that is not what happened." Or they said the meme it says, "I bet you don't see this in the news." But you don't see this in the news. And then I'm like, all you got to do is just click the comment, go down, full fucking article from the sheriffs, the whole statement. And apparently this kid goes in there and he had a shotgun or something. The janitor sees him. The only person that was dead was him because he shot himself with the gun, and he shot one person in there. And that's why they're not talking about it in the fucking news.
Because it wasn't a mass shooting.
Because it wasn't a mass shooting, and they didn't kill him. He killed himself.
right.
Yeah.
Like, quit fucking spreading this shit. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy for doing that and saying like, oh, the media, and then people are like, oh yeah, the media. People just see it, share. Oh, this
fake news,
this
man.
agrees with my opinion, so share.
I hate
Dude,
that shit.
I've been seeing.
And then if you just do a split second of fucking research,
really doesn't take that long.
and it's in the comments usually.
Does not
because
take
there's
long.
usually people that are like, no, and there was multiple things, and it had the full article of exactly what happened, and it's just bullshit, and then people don't see that shit, and they just post, and it's so irritating.
No, I understand exactly what you're saying. Like it's both sides, and it's like, dude, you shut up.
It's totally both sides.
I had someone today.
Totally.
I was thinking about it today, like
Tilt his camera down a little bit.
Yeah.
Someone today was pointing out how all gun owners are evil, and I'm like, seriously,
No, come on,
like, come on, dude, evil,
right?
It doesn't have to
like
go to that.
it's like you need to take the guns away. You ain't taking my guns away. I seen today on
Is it
now we gotta look this
talking
up.
about taking guns away?
I feel like
Like, they're going to take all the guns away,
I feel like people escalate it to that very quickly,
right?
but it's not what we're actually talking about.
Exactly. There's a thing that I watched too, and it's a guy talking to Obama back when Obama was president, and he's like, "Oh, talking about taking the guns away," and Obama's just like, "And I don't care for fucking Obama. Like, I don't care for anything. I'm just a human being living my life." But this dude, he's just like, "Oh, you're going to take away the guns," and he's just like, "Actually, I never said that. I never said I was going to take away the guns from the people.
Sure.
People have said that."
Mm-hmm. If you, I can't remember what the fuck I was going to say, but it's along those lines. It just, what's the point of all this?
Like we talked about last week, and I'm sure people are fucking sick of hearing about it, but it's a thing that's happening right now. There is no solution. There's no clear-cut solution.
Yeah, we were talking about it at work, and
There's absolutely no.
someone at work said this, and I said, I don't like that. And he's like, well, then what do you think? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck we should do. It sucks. It sucks to fucking you hear about it again, and then
So, have you guys haven't ever taken like hunter safety?
No.
So, in like hunter safety, I feel like people should, if you have a gun, you should have to like take some sort of thing to know. I feel like you shouldn't just be able to buy the fucking gun.
sure.
I agree.
You should have to like to hunt, to be a hunter. Why do I have to take a fucking, okay, this is a point. Why do I have to be a hunter and I have to take this class to be a hunter? But I can just buy the fucking gun. I can just buy the fucking gun. But to be a hunter, I got to take this class that's 2 days or 1 day or whatever.
You
class.
have to take the class too.
You have to take the class to get your hunter's license.
At least in the state of Michigan, they'll slam you.
Why the fuck do I have to take the test?
It's like
that I can just buy the fucking gun.
They're testing at the wrong phase of the process.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is in hunter safety is they teach you like the proper safety with the gun. They teach like the adults, like if you have the guns, like keep them in a safe place away from your children because kids do stupid shit. They either kill themselves or they kill somebody else or they just fuck around with the gun.
I was reading today that guns are the third leading cause of death in children in America.
Okay.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I seen this other article.
A lot of it was from kids getting into their parents not being wise and keeping the guns out of children's reach, and they hurt themselves or they hurt other children.
Yeah. Or they don't keep them locked away. It's a serious fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking deal. It's like a super easy way to be able to kill somebody.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing we fucking know in this life. It's the only thing that matters. We can pretend that your fucking job matters. We can pretend that the potholes matter. But the only thing that fucking matters is your life.
Yep. Preach
Sure.
it.
So I just feel like there should be like, you should have to take a fucking class. Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
Why not? What's
the big deal?
Would gun owners be
What the fuck is
opposed
the
to
big
it?
deal?
Yeah, I mean, if you're already a responsible gun owner, or you're, a responsible person who's looking to purchase a firearm, I think we can acknowledge the danger of a gun, and I think you should have to at least take some metric to prove that you know how to handle this responsibly.
Okay, check this out, boys.
Or learn about how you should handle it.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Southern member of the GOP that tried saying that, that we need to be blaming movies and video games again? They brought up that argument again. They've been doing that since we were little kids. Mm-hmm. We're grown ass men.
Blamed rap music for a while.
No, that's
rock music. Yeah.
Rock music before that.
Like you want to put it on
Fucking
Mortal
blues
Kombat and
before
Marilyn
that.
Manson, dude. Go fuck yourself.
Right?
Like that is not what caused that.
Yeah.
No.
But does it cause it in some like crazy fucking person's mind?
Oh, I can see
Potentially.
how that could.
Regulation on the games. Take the games away.
Get them games out of here.
Dude, don't get rid of my mature rated titles. I'll be so pissed. These games have so much
Get rid of the
depth.
games.
Joe blamed net neutrality today. My brother blamed net neutrality.
What?
On the gun shit? What?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, we haven't felt anything from
my
it.
brother. Wasn't for that goddamn net. If we had net neutrality.
I also seen this another stupid meme. Quit posting dumb fucking memes.
I know. Stop that. That's so. Who likes the memes that much?
Well, the memes are super shareable. Okay, the thing, it was
We post funny memes, and you can actually catch us on Facebook.
we're not trying to be fucking
No,
like
we're not being
snooty and like
no,
this is
we're not,
how it should be.
We're not. We don't post political memes.
But it was
by
like
any means,
it was
we will
like
not post political memes.
the death toll of like drugs, abortion,
The worst things ever.
I know. And it was all suicide. What was another thing? Yeah, drug abuse, abortion, suicide, obesity.
Okay.
And I'm just like, these are all things that you do to your fucking self, though. This isn't a thing that somebody comes to your home or your school and shoots you up. Like, that's why it's serious. It's not like obesity. You're doing that to yourself. If you want to fucking be fat and you want to die,
You're making that choice.
You're making that choice. Or
You're making that choice about what you're eating, and you know what you're eating. We live in a day and age that you know what you're eating is bad for you.
yeah, or it's drug abuse.
Sure, yeah.
Or alcoholism, you know, like you're doing that shit to yourself, and it's not affecting others. So don't fucking compare it to mass murderers.
Yeah. It's
Right?
these mass shootings are just so unpredictable. But you know what's fucked up, you guys? Is with the pattern that we've been following, another one's right around the corner, right? The way how things have been panning out, think about it. One's probably right around the fucking corner. Mm-hmm. And that's fucked up.
There's probably a whole bunch of crazy fucking shit around the corner.
Sure, yeah.
Probably
I'm telling you, man.
fucking Michigan's going to fall in with all these potholes.
Yeah, they're falling in, dude.
State's just gonna become one pothole and fall into itself.
See, now, like, giant sinkhole, dude.
Yeah.
Shit's getting wild. It's like crazier than...
You guys want to talk about something positive for a minute? Or
No.
Do you have more on this?
No, I don't have any more on this.
What's your positive?
Okay.
Wait. Okay, yeah. No, it's different.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about some saving graces to all this shit. We saw a little bit of it in that video where they're utilizing, recent moves in like smart home technology where you can lock down doors from a distance.
There's something about that it like
creeps me out.
It creeps me out as well, and it sends a terrible message that you're
Try
not
and
safe.
crack it. Try and crack it.
Or that.
I mean, a lock
Try and crack
on
it.
a door is giving you that same message the entire time.
It's not necessarily.
I don't know. I don't really see that being much of a difference. If I'm being
The
honest.
smoke.
The smoke thing, yeah.
Smoke in the
I thought
hallway.
was a little bit overboard, if I'm being honest. But
You pull your desk over. It might be necessary in this day and age. I don't know. To me, it freaks me out because that would freak me out as a kid.
yeah,
As a fucking kid,
Especially seeing all
going
this
to
shit.
that school, seeing that shit, and being like, "Oh, my school's prepared for this shit." Like, where
I just know that
next?
there's going to be like some fucked up kid who's like, okay, let me see how I can figure this out now. I see all these restrictions. Where are the loopholes? Where can I fuck with the system? I mean, I used to do that and like steal keys from my teacher and like go walk around the building. I didn't have any malicious intent. I was just doing that shit. But someone who's angry and has that same kind of sense of, fuck it, let me see what I can get away with, could take it to another level. That being said, though, I wasn't necessarily looking to go into that part of it. We're going to segue into technology. So here's something cool that's happening. A little Tesla news for you guys.
Ooh, I've seen this.
I read
So
about this too.
Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, wait, maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys are going to say after this because I want to know what your Tesla news is. But so in this one city in Nova Scotia, I'm not sure the name of it, Tesla is, with the support
Gracie,
and
lay down.
backing of the government, adding in these Powerwall 2 home batteries. Have you guys seen these Powerwall batteries at all?
No.
So the short version, I'll try to pull a photo up while I'm talking.
There's Joe.
A Powerwall battery.
Fuck that guy. Here, exit out of my Facebook. Get rid of this fucking guy.
It'll be gone soon.
Oh, gotcha.
So Powerwall battery, Tesla. Let me see. Let me get Tesla in there. These are just really slick, really subtle things that you put on your wall, either inside or
Crazy.
outside. And so they look like just a utility, like an appliance in your house. But what it does is it stores a tremendous amount of energy. So if you have a power outage, rather than have a noisy fucking generator cooking, you got one of these already set up. It just charges over time. And when you need it, you got it. Now, how they're using this, because I don't think anyone was like, oh, this is a great idea. My power goes out all the time, so this is something that I need to have on a regular basis. But they found a way for this to make sense for us to use. So this city in Nova Scotia relies largely on wind power.
Okay.
And when the wind dies down, they would have power outages.
Sure.
And it wasn't like super bad, but there was a handful of times where it's just built into the kind of culture there. They know when the wind's down, they're gonna end up having some brownouts.
Like New Baltimore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think New Baltimore knows that.
You can have brownouts occasionally, and it's part of life, whatever. So when you're so reliant on this kind of wind power, these things will have the energy already stored in the back. So when you do have those dips, it just remains steady because this just kicks right in and continues.
It just kicks right in. You know how fucking awesome this would be for hospitals?
Yeah, and they already have some really big contracts with a bunch of major companies.
Killer.
Because it's cheaper than a gas charging or a gas generator. It's not nearly as loud and obnoxious as a gas generator. No pollution. It's just literally like the battery in your phone. You charge it when you need it. You use it. So they're rechargeable. Kind of brilliant. But it's supplementing their wind power system in this one city in Nova Scotia, and it's working wonderfully. It's just working well.
But
badass.
But coal
is so cool,
clean.
Guys. We make so much money with it.
You ever hear Trump say
coal is clean coal?
He's like,
coal.
Clean something coal. And I'm just like, what?
It's like clean mud. Great job. You found clean mud.
It's like clean coal. These fucking miners are getting dying
Black lung
from breathing in the shit. What are we talking about, guys?
It's so funny.
It's so fucked up.
Is it time to take a break, boys?
I think it's time to take 5.
Let's take 5. And I want to tell you about my Tesla thing that I saw.
All right.
Jeffrey, where can you listen to us?
SoundCloud,
where else?
iTunes.
What do you need to do when you listen to us on iTunes?
Like, subscribe, and share.
That is what you need to do.
Also, if you don't fuck with SoundCloud and iTunes, there's another place you can find us.
And where's that?
Google Play.
Google Play.
Or
Stitcher.
Stitcher and Dog Catcher. Go ahead.
I don't know what the fuck Dog Catcher is, but
Neither do I, but we're on it, and we fucking look good as fuck on it.
Oh, jeez.
We're fucking back.
And we're back. So
It's muddy in the backyard.
tis muddy in the backyard.
Grace keeps saying
We've had a
muddy.
crazy fucking over here in the southeast region of fucking
Michigan.
yeah. It's just
Where
been
we are.
We live in Michigan.
We live in Michigan. The one that looks like a mitten.
Pothole
Have
capital.
you ever heard of it?
Pothole capital of the world. That's right.
So you guys can kind of see this, viewers, on the cam with Jeff right now. We've got this beer, Croatian beer. What's it called? I don't have it in front of me.
Karlovaco.
Karlovaco.
So where did you get this? What is this?
I picked it up in Hamtramck. I just was like, hey.
It's a weird looking beer, and it doesn't have English on it.
Yeah.
Except for beer.
Yep. Beer is, and I think beer might be the same in Croatia. Same word, maybe.
It says English government warning, but
Yeah, well, I think they have to sell it here. But
Gotta get their hands on everything. Swear to God.
son of a fucking bitch.
So Croatian beer.
Trying it?
We're trying it.
Cheers me.
Hold on, I'm drinking the wrong thing.
Distance cheers.
Kind of tastes like a Heineken in a way.
Yeah, it's very Heineken-esque.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say so. I like it because of that.
It's like sweeter than a Heineken.
Yeah.
little bit.
I like it more than Heineken.
I like Heineken's better.
Yeah. So,
This is definitely like kind of sweet.
hey, you boys seen any trailers
7.
lately?
It is 7. Boom.
I'll give it a 5.
Jeff hates it.
I'm with Danny. I'm going to give it a 7 too.
Yeah.
You guys see the trailer that came out today?
No.
Don't let me forget about my Tesla news. But
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Drop your Tesla news, because I'd rather...
apparently they were going to like launch something. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, they have to... not the right conditions to today.
He said that it was probably not going to affect anything, but they're going to wait just because. Why not?
Yeah. Better be
But
safe than sorry.
they're sending out this thing to make it so everybody has... It's like a test for everybody to have like broadband. Am I saying the right words? Delays. Go to like go to Elon Musk's Twitter, because he's like talking about it. But it was like pretty cool if I understood what it was gonna be, but I'm not sure if I do.
This guy to me is like a total fucking futurist.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Go down.
His name is actually short for elongated muskrat.
Yes, yes.
High altitude, wind shear, blah, 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 waiting for weather. Okay, launch, wait, hold up. For global broadband, what does that mean? Because in my eyes, I could be retarded. I shouldn't say retarded.
Sounds like what exactly means.
Yeah, I mean, internet everywhere.
Internet everywhere. Okay. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's like a test launch.
Starlink constellation.
And apparently, on the top, he says that he took the name from The Fault in Our Stars, that movie.
Really?
It was like, yeah.
You heard like Tesla wants to do like self-driving
But
cars.
God damn it, wouldn't that be cool as fuck?
That'd be super sweet.
Everybody just had the internet
It'd be super sweet.
everywhere.
To develop a low-cost,
why not?
high-performing satellite bus.
It's like a party bus, but smarter.
Like a party bus for the
Submitted
world.
regulatory filings to launch a total of nearly 12,000 satellites to orbit by holy shit.
12,000 satellites?
Holy shit. Sounds insane.
Where's this guy getting the cash for this?
Dude.
Dude, he's got so much cash.
Yeah.
You ever see the thing about how he made all of his money, like invested in all these companies, and then he sold them, and then he invested in more companies, and then sold them, and then
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
you
Guy's
guys heard
fucking
about
genius.
You guys
I
heard
know.
about the self-driving car that Tesla wants to do, right?
Oh, they're already...
Okay, now here's what
so
I have
far
to
ahead.
ask. Here's what I ask. Do you sit like in the drivers? Like seat?
Dude, if I didn't
Or
have
are you
to
like
drive my
jumping
car,
back or
I would fucking sit in the back seat and lay that bitch down and sleep on my way to work.
I've seen a couple different like design ideas where it's more like circular on the inside and you kind of sit facing the center.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
But I mean, for initial adoption, they're going to want someone sitting where if shit goes sideways, you can grab
Yeah.
the steering wheel and make things happen. And that's what Tesla's ultimately doing. It's built into a lot of their cars already,
Yeah,
the
the
technology.
autopilot.
Yeah, the autopilot's already there. They don't have the FTC authorization to allow it to be fully autonomous. But there's been plenty of cars that have been out there that are already fully autonomous and like for testing purposes. And one guy did actually get into an accident and it killed him, where he just slammed into something and just died. But when they...
From the car?
It wasn't the car. He had it in manual mode. Go figure. So, like, when the car was fully autonomous...
idiot.
No issues. But then he takes the control again and forgets how to drive. And
all right, car, I got it.
You ever see those videos of Tesla's like realizing that there's going to be a car accident before it even happens? And they
Yeah.
stop.
Yep.
There's like a whole bunch of videos on like a car accident about to happen, and then the Tesla is like, oh, shit's going to go happen, and it pulls over to the side.
Pothole.
Well, I mean, think about it from this
Dude,
perspective.
does it avoid potholes?
Like, as a driver, there's so many distractions. There's so many
I
distractions.
see so many fucking people texting today and driving.
Oh, that pisses me off so bad.
Like really bad though.
Hey, can you tilt Jeff's camera up a little bit? No,
I
that's
swear
too
to
much.
you, Danny, one time I was driving
Too
with
much.
you. If you remember, dude, like someone was like, no, I was driving
Too
with
much,
Matt
you said?
Weiss.
Yeah.
I'm driving with Matt Weiss, and this guy's
Beautiful.
driving like a fucking buffoon. He looks like an idiot in the car. We drive past him, and homeboy is watching a video. He's watching a video, boys.
Jesus Christ.
On 94.
Yeah, dude, I've seen so many people.
Can't you wait? You got to watch that video right fucking now.
Well, driving's boring, Jeff. Okay,
Driving is boring. And I will say, I have thrown an episode of Always Sunny up, but I've got a little clip where it holds my phone there, and I'm mostly listening to it. But occasionally I'll glance over.
Yeah, this guy.
I know, right? I mean, that's incredibly illegal. Don't arrest me. But
Cop's going to be like, do you know why I fucking pulled you over? Yeah.
no, I was watching my show. What's up?
No, what's the problem here, officer? You're like,
Have you ever seen this one?
Yeah. You watch this show? It's fucking hilarious. You're still playing it.
Pause my episode.
You want me to pause this, or can we talk over it? I don't want to miss my spot.
What were you going to say, Jeff? Before I got into my little Tesla news
Did you guys see you guys didn't see the new trailer that was released today?
today.
For
Yeah.
what?
Netflix original series, Lost in Space.
Really?
Yep. Throw it up.
Lost in Space.
Yep. They're bringing it back.
Dude, I've been watching a little bit of Black Mirror.
Yeah, everybody's watching it.
You ever fuck with that?
Pretty sweet.
It's pretty cool, and it's cool because you won't have to watch. You can watch them in any order because they're all different stories, and they're really clever and cool.
I've been really thinking about getting into it.
You should watch some of the episodes.
I've been told that I would love that.
Seriously, you would love it, Josh. So good.
All right. Relatively short, minute and a half. Let's see what we get. Oh, fucking commercials. Jesus.
This is what we get.
YouTube, make your money somewhere else. All right, we can't go full screen. Oh, I like her.
I don't know who that is.
She was in House of Cards.
Oh.
And I want to say she was also in Homeland. She looks a little bit
Those
bronzed in
suits
this,
look
though.
pretty sweet.
Wars, disasters from above.
So for those who are listening, they're showing a video.
It's a trailer.
We're watching. We're watching.
Someone called this a
It's
trailer.
a teaser trailer for a new series that's coming to Netflix called Lost in
It's a
Space.
video made up of
So it's basically
many videos.
space people.
They're walking.
Astronauts walking into the spaceship.
Well, Lost in Space is not the new.
No.
No, it's from the 60s. It was a television series. And then they remade it sometime before the 2000s, starring the dude who played
Who's
Joey
Will
Tribbiani.
Robinson is.
Him.
That's probably an important character in the
Yes.
old
Will
movie.
Robinson.
Or in the old
Yep.
thing.
Is this the Lost in Space?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this. I've heard that name.
Jim Henson's Pigs in Space.
Here it comes. Could be kind of sweet.
Danger
I
Will Robinson.
No, that was like the famous catchline from the 1960s
Yeah.
series. is
I like that
the,
voice.
The robot, the Will Robinson's a little boy, and he has like a robot helper,
Little
and
companion.
he would. He's not a little robot helper. The robot was actually fucking
He's
quite
huge.
big.
Yeah. He's a companion.
I can't fucking remember what the robot's name. I used to watch the fucking 1960s one.
I'm trying to think of it. I was going to say the Power Rangers guy.
Alpha. I keep on wanting to call it Alpha 5. Yeah.
Alpha 5. Was he just called Robot?
No, he had to have had.
I want to say he was just called Robot. Class B9M3 General Utility Non-Theorizing Environmental Control Robot, simply known as Robot.
Wow, I didn't know he was just known as Robot.
Robot.
I mean, I am Robot. No, this could be cool. But no, you guys don't remember the remake they did, the movie starring the fella that played Joey Tribbiani in Friends?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah. And he was in a show called Friends. It starred David Schwimmer.
What was this?
Was that with Zach
nothing to do
Galifianakis? I'm joking. I love Friends. Anyways.
What was that remake with Will Ferrell? And they go into and there's dinosaurs.
To the Journey to the Center of the Earth.
No, that's not what it's called. It's called Land of the Lost. There's a remake.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
No, I've never seen the remake, but I like the original.
It's pretty fucking funny. Gracie, can you chill the fuck out? Does she have one of her treats
No, she's
stuck
just-
in the thing?
Maybe I'll
I
check.
think she does.
Gracie is acting crazy.
Yeah, she's being annoying tonight. Gracie, can you not?
Land of the Lost.
I need to vacuum under there, so beware. There's like
Danny
crumbs and
McBride.
shit.
Just sticky and full of used condoms.
Yeah, sticky. Ooh, that reminds me of condom talk.
Okay.
So
Everyone's favorite.
the Philippine is that how you say the president of the Philippines? Filipino president?
The Philippian. No, never mind.
No, you're right. You're right.
President of the Philippines.
There you go.
I saw this article today, and the HIV numbers are going way up, I guess.
Over there?
Yeah, and the president, he's talking about condoms, and he's like basically telling people don't wear condoms because it doesn't feel as good.
What? Seriously?
And
What?
he talks about, and then go down. Condom use amid skyrocketing HIV rates. He's eating a sucker, and he's just like, imagine eating this sucker with the wrapper on.
Seriously?
Yeah, look at that's what he's doing right here.
You're joking. That is
Are you
fucked
kidding me?
up.
No.
Oh my
Okay, the number. Okay, blah blah blah. Country's fastest growing HIV epidemic.
Hold on, right here. Philippine President Rodrigo
Whatever.
discouraged condom use while addressing Filipino workers
Returning home from
Kuwait.
Gracie, chill. Spray her ass.
Oh, you're about to get sprayed, bitch.
Eh, ang Pilipino.
Hi, I'm Filipino.
What?
110 million. Kaya mahirap ang buhay. Kasi kung sana na medyo 50 million lang tayo.
Okay, so we're not getting English.
Yes. So pause that. Go down. I just want go down. What does he say? He says something fucking funny. The president's statement is virtual. That's not it. Stop making thoughtless, reckless, irresponsible, blah, blah. There's something about him eating the fucking thing, and he's talking about eating the sucker with the wrapper on. He's like, it's not the same. It's like, it's
But he's not wrong.
It is a lot like eating a sucker with the wrapper on.
Remarks came days.
That's such a ridiculous analogy.
Remarks came days after he encouraged soldiers to shoot female rebels in their vaginas.
Really?
What?
He's like, aim for the
Dude,
vagina.
this guy is a fucking ass.
Where is Manny Pacquiao from?
I don't know. Maybe the Philippines.
Wasn't he like a major political character from where he's from?
Oh, I think so at one point, and he said some racist shit.
Did he?
Or some super sexist shit or something.
Yeah, he's doesn't have a super clean record on it, but
Yeah, he said some shitty stuff.
I'm just curious.
He was definitely in politics. I know that for a fact.
I don't know. Should a guy like Manny Pacquiao be in politics?
Well, it depends on his
Senator. Okay.
It depends on his views, and I'm sure he's beloved.
Yeah.
Just because he's a boxer doesn't mean he's dumb as fuck, but apparently he's either racist or sexist. I don't know which one. Sorry, guys.
That's fucking hilarious, though. The president eating a goddamn sucker.
Right? Isn't that insane?
He's essentially like, it fucking sucks, doesn't
And
it?
we thought our president was doing some shit.
Okay, so everyone's
This
just
guy's
got
like,
dumbass presidents
shoot
right
people
now.
in the vagina.
Everyone's
Get
got
him
that
right in the
running about.
vagina.
Our president has said the same thing. Grab him right in the pussy.
Jeez.
Those guys should hang out. They probably have a lot in common.
They're probably like, you're right, condoms. I like how they're like, HIV problem is like terrible too, and he's just like, just risk it. It's fucking cool.
Kind of messages.
I heard that in LA they're using their efforts to clean up the feces and needles that are fucking sprinkled all around LA.
From,
LA's
like,
supposed
homeless people.
Yeah, I gather. I've heard there's parts of LA that are, there's parts of any city that are pretty gross, but
Well, the pollution apparently is bad, and the sky, what do they call it? The smog. It's supposed to be terrible.
they got smog
But
over there.
there's so many fucking people there. This is kind of backtracking, but people, sorry, but people who don't believe in global warming, do you believe in pollution? Because even if you don't believe in global warming, you know that pollution is real. Sure. So why won't we just try to reduce it a little bit? Even if you don't believe that it's affecting the fucking earth, we know that pollution is real. We pollute our rivers. We pollute things. Why?
You wouldn't live in your house filled with trash.
So we have an effect on this earth, you motherfuckers. I'm sorry
so
about
frustrated.
that.
No,
sorry about
Well,
that.
also, like,
I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, what? Do you believe in pollution? Because we know that's a fucking fact. So why don't we just reduce it a little bit? Even if you don't believe that it's fucking making the earth warmer.
yeah. Yeah.
Clean coal, though. Anyway, sorry. What else you got, Jeffrey?
You know, all right. I know I'm gonna catch shit from fucking both you guys.
What do you hate?
No, it's not even what I hate. It's actually something I like. So, you know, the new Jessica Jones series starts in like 2 weeks, right?
Does it?
Yeah,
I like Jessica Jones.
me too. But I also like Punisher. Took me forever and a day to watch Stranger Things.
Did you watch Punisher yet?
No, still have not
I almost
watched.
started it this weekend.
You didn't?
I almost did.
Dude, you should because it's so fucking sweet.
Dude, I did something
It's
so
sweet.
fucking nerdy on Sunday.
I liked it better than Black Panther.
Oh, well,
Well, shit.
I heard a lot of racists too.
Fuck off. Wow. Fuck off.
That also too has a trailer that's been released.
Really? Jessica Jones?
Yeah, and it looks fucking lit. I'm kind of stoked for that
So what do you think you're gonna catch hate from?
because I'm afraid it's just gonna come out and I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
You'd probably buy it if
What have
given
you
the
been
option
watching?
and not watch
Yeah,
it.
if I could buy it,
Then
it
not
might
watch
be a
it?
different story.
No, dude, you buy movies and fucking don't watch them.
Or
dude.
return them.
Yeah.
Well, I got an even exchange and I watched that movie. I actually watched
No,
that
you
movie.
didn't. I thought you said you didn't watch it.
Oh no, I've watched X-Men 3 multiple times.
You haven't seen Wolverine.
But nope, I have that too. I do own that one. That was a Christmas present. Nope, that was a gift. But I
Okay,
did
regardless.
see that Justice League comes out on the 13th of March, so I'm like, buying that to not watch it.
At least you know.
I made my mind up. I'd be sad if I didn't buy
At
it.
least you know.
I like the Jessica Jones series. I like the Punisher the best.
A lot of people say Punisher and Daredevil.
Punisher was 100%, in my opinion, the best. Just because I don't know, it's like real.
Sure.
I don't know.
It's a Walking Dead crossover, right?
Yeah.
Michonne, or what's her name?
Michonne, yeah.
She comes in over from Black Panther.
Why is it you only learn Rick Grimes' last name?
True.
You never learn anybody else's last name.
I
Michonne
liked
what?
Michonne in that fucking movie.
Herschel what? Negan what? Negan Smith? Negan Jablowski? What is it?
Could be.
We'll never know. Because Rick Grimes is the only, well, I guess Carl Grimes, but he has name by default.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
implied.
that's implied for sure.
Well,
Well, maybe.
I don't know if you guys heard, but people are saying that fucking Carl's not, like, he's dead. Like, the dude wants to go to college. He doesn't want to be Carl anymore.
I feel like I wouldn't want to be Carl anymore either. I want to do something else.
A limited experience with Carl. I watched through season 2 into season 3, and I'm like, I'm so
I watched
done.
quite a bit of it, I felt.
I felt I watched a lot of it, too.
I didn't watch as much as you. You watched more of it than I did.
Yeah, I watched more of it, and then I'm just like, oh, geez Louise.
Yeah,
I'm so bored of this.
It's pretty similar.
Like, it'd be sweet if they added dinosaurs or something, just to, like, lively things up.
Yeah.
How would they get there?
I don't care.
I don't care. Just get it there.
If they had dinosaurs in there, you would be having a fit.
They had what about gangster orcs?
You would be, yeah.
Yeah, but I'd want to see how they got there, so I'd be viewing in. So that's
What
how.
if they didn't tell you?
Yeah, what if it just happened? Would you be pissed?
But the dinosaurs are so sweet.
I'd probably be a little pissed about that. But,
Yeah, I would be. Yeah,
But I'd be like,
Me too.
I'd be watching it like, all right, show me the fucking dinosaur.
How'd we get to where we're at?
Let's see them. Dinosaurs are sweet as fuck. Are you gonna watch the?
New Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks sweet.
It
doesn't
looks sweet. I'm a Chris Pratt fan too.
I feel like it. What was the last one? Jurassic World.
Yeah, this is Jurassic.
I gotta
Just
see
gotta-
that one, man.
Just gotta
still haven't
re-see
seen
that one. He was sleeping.
You got a habit of doing that, don't you?
It's like, don't go to the movies.
That's a waste of money.
But I want to go.
For what?
To take a
get
nap?
No, to potentially
$10?
watch a movie.
To potentially watch
To potentially watch a movie. I
You
might-
need to take a Red Bull. You need to like prepare your mind.
Yeah, get a 5-hour energy and drink it at the first 5 minutes of the movie.
like,
Don't
thank God
put
they
your
don't.
legs up in the seats.
That's not an option.
That's happening.
not
Don't
an
put your
option.
fucking legs up.
I tried that
For
one
Jeff.
time. I tried that one time
can't
when I sat
sit.
Indian style.
You were sleeping so.
Dude, it's like they want you to sleep in there.
They-
They give you the comfiest chair ever. I'm
It's dark.
surprised they don't.
I was getting sleepy in Black Panther.
I'm
It was
surprised
so
they don't
late.
hand out
It was too
fucking
late.
blankets.
It was so fucking late.
Dude, we went to Black Panther at 10:50 with Tanya's daughter, who's 6 years old, and she stayed up the whole time.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that because she like
was
zonks out like done, but she enjoyed the movie.
I didn't have any beers or anything. I was just tired.
I had the Black Panther punch.
Ooh, how was it?
It actually wasn't that bad.
Did it taste? Because I
Go
kind
to
of
AMC or MJR.
I went to MJR.
Okay, so AMC might not even had it. It was so busy at the movie theater, dude.
Dude, it was crazy busy. I can't believe how many people were
because
there.
Black Panther was driving them out there, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know.
Dude, that movie just raked it in.
I was so surprised with the fucking. I checked for tickets early.
How
And they were
early
like
is early?
4.
Oh, so earlier that day. I checked days in advance. We ordered our
Yeah,
tickets like 2 days out, and we still had to go
I've
10:50.
never had
Sitting
it
back
be
row.
So crazy. You were sitting back. I like sitting back.
Yeah,
row.
no, it was better because
I don't like sitting up front or like.
the dead
People
center
behind me being
of the theater is
fucking-
the best.
Yeah.
But
Why don't we do some redesigning of the movie theater because nobody likes sitting up front? So how about we push this shit back somehow?
just do it all in VR.
Yeah.
I'm not an engineer.
Well, they keep it up there because they make money on those fucking seats. Although I seen Logan. I saw it in theaters and I had to sit up fucking like super close to the screen. It like ruined the movie. I barely could see shit. It's like this ticket should be less
Discounted.
money.
I seen, yeah,
Should
there
be
you
less
go.
money.
There you
because
go.
Yeah.
Seriously, and god damn it, is it getting?
You know what, too?
expensive
I think there's
as
some
shit
people
to go
that
to
are
the
so
movie.
frugal that they would be like, "Oh, well, you have discounted seats up front. Give me one of the discounted seats."
Yeah.
I could
Oh,
see.
people
I could
would
see.
do it,
I
yeah.
could see people doing that.
It should be discounted because it's a terrible seat. Those first 2 rows, the second row not as bad, but I was like sitting in the right corner, front row. Terrible seat, like
Yeah.
the worst seat that you could have. Like just trying to look, it's like over here, like the shit's happening, and I got to turn my whole head to look at the thing that's happening over there.
Trying to
But,
think what movie it was I saw recently where I was at the very front all the way to the right. And I'm like,
I'll never do it again.
no, it
I learned my
wasn't,
lesson from that. I was like,
wasn't
oh,
worth
it's
watching
probably
it.
not that bad.
wasn't worth watching it there.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
I'd
looking
rather
at
just
an angle
wait.
the entire time where it's like I could
Yeah.
see everything, but if something happened on the right side, I'd have to.
It's like playing fucking Rocket League on that big ass TV that I have.
You got to turn your head where it's going.
Super close. Can't happen.
No.
Not cool. You got to sit back.
That's funny.
What else you got? You got a Miller's Mark, Josh?
What's the meaning of life?
It's probably a good question.
You go, Jeff.
Drink black blood and fuck shit up.
Drink black blood.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's from a
sounded
punk rock
racist.
song. It's from a
Yeah,
punk rock
It's
song.
racist.
Sounds racist.
Somebody.
Really put me on the spot. The meaning of life? I don't know. There probably really isn't one. Like in the grand scheme of things, there probably really isn't a meaning of life.
Meaning life.
You weren't asked. You weren't. You know, what could we say about existence when we never asked for it?
You know, we all think that our lives are super important, but probably in reality, we're probably just here to reproduce and take over this planet like mold on a sandwich.
We're just another organism.
All right, I'll shoot you guys with something. I was ridiculed pretty hard at work for this question. More so for my answer. Like, we don't get a choice. No one's been asked to be born. You're
No.
just born. So, and nobody we all die different ways. But what if you could pick your death? You don't know when it's going to happen, but you can pick it. It could be at any point in your timeline.
Old age. Done.
Okay, well, I would go, I'm going to die in a helicopter crash. Never go in a helicopter.
Till that one day.
No, dude.
Till that one fucking day.
Like
where you don't
Just
have an
never
option.
go
like
into
this
a
is how
helicopter.
fate's going to work out. Like you're going to be driving and a helicopter is going to like crash into your fucking car.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Okay.
shit. Yeah.
Like somehow, some way. Like if that's what you pick.
I'm gonna die on the moon.
You're
Die in
okay.
space. Well, then, shit. But then.
That could be pretty cool.
Planet explodes and you like have one moment of consciousness on a different sphere and you're like, oh,
And then you do the Force thing like Princess Leia.
and just fly through space because that makes fucking sense. Jesus.
None of it makes sense, Josh.
It's like,
None of it makes sense.
oh, no one's done
None
it.
of it makes sense.
None of them have done that.
She's the fucking chosen one.
They move shit. They don't. Okay.
She moves her body. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that'd be sweet if you choose your death. It's a bit morbid, but I think like, oh, how am I going to go out like this?
Yeah.
Well, there's that death clock website where if you just type in your name and like your birthday,
It's fucked up.
it'll show you like, all right, you got this much time left. It's ticking down to the second.
I'd be like, what am I
That's just
going to
some
do
money.
with all that time?
It's just a money-making website.
Oh, yeah, I know. And it's like, well, I got plenty of time to
Mine would be easily like
watch more Netflix.
saving a group of orphans from like a burning orphanage.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to set the orphanage on fire first so
I'm
that
not
you have
doing
that
I'm
moment.
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Well, how many orphanages are on fire?
Just one.
What's the orphanage that you know of around here?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you
Actually, that's
know
not a
where
bad question.
don't even know where
look
they're
up Detroit Orphanage, Josh,
I
please.
don't know if I want to.
Yeah.
They're not gonna like.
It's
Like,
just
these guys are
pictures
looking
of them just sad and wishing they had parents.
You have to understand somebody's
I gotta
looking to
pee.
get rid of their kids, so they're looking this up.
Detroit.
Let's highlight a few orphans that are cute to be adopted.
Well, it's like when I was looking up the sex
Look at
of
that. There's a lot more that came up than I thought.
house. Well, and you know they're not called orphanages per se. I guess that would be their definition, but or their technical description. But House of Providence, Christ Child Society, St. Vincent and Sarah Fisher Center. And you know it's crazy. There's actually
Did that say the best 9 orphanages in Detroit?
they're rated. Like, do you go on to Yelp and you rate these? Like, how does this
These
work?
are all 5-star fucking orphanages. No,
Close.
the first one, House
4,
of Providence.
5, 4.8.
I don't know. Wow.
This one comes with Wi-Fi and large screen TVs. Apparently,
No way.
they're throwing parties at this one. What the shit?
Wow. Wow. This is interesting.
This is where all the donors hang out. It's like, yeah, I give money to orphanages.
No, there's the gated fence for the children.
Keep them in there.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, there's a lot of them, dude. I feel there's a lot of them.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, my orphans. That one's kind of like it's like an orphan, like a iPhone. The orphan.
Okay, what the fuck we talking
My orphan.
All right, give me something else. What's your nerdy news? We already talked nerdy
We already
news.
talked about it. Yeah. Marvel's doing a line-wide relaunch come April.
What are they launching?
They're going back all starting points. So for new reader friendly.
Ah, interesting. Let me see. Oh, Apple was voted most innovative company recently.
Over fucking Tesla?
Yep. And I'm not sure if I don't know if I buy this. And, you know, honestly, because, you
I'm
know,
not sending that shit out to space, trying
Right.
to get everybody to have the internet.
That we know
12,000
of.
satellites.
I follow this shit pretty closely, as you guys know. And I don't know if I'm completely sold on that because I think Tesla should be taking the cake on this one for sure. But apparently their recent releases of the iPhone 10, the Apple Watch 3, and the AirPods, the interconnected nature of them, they're pretty much bringing the future to current time. and in a way that
And-
people can kind of afford it somewhat.
And people have Apple products.
Correct. So you can actually experience.
People have Tesla products, but
Right,
you
it's-
gotta have some fucking cash.
It's
couldn't
not as
have a
consumer
Tesla.
I don't
friendly.
know
It's
anybody who
not.
has any Tesla products.
It's not as consumer friendly.
That's because we're poor.
Very.
I'm okay with that. I've been poor for so long. It doesn't even sting. You know what's going to start when you really start knowing you're poor is when you stop wanting things. You see things and you're like, that's nice, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
But Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, did an interview, and I got to say, I liked his answers. They said, okay, so what is your motivator? What do you call a benchmark of success? And they reference, a good stock rally. Is that good? Like when your stock prices are up, do you guys consider that success? And he's like, that's a good metric to kind of like, but it's not an achievement. An achievement is like, how innovative are you? Are you really impacting people's lives in a way? And so they're already working on products into the 2020s because they have to make their silicon orders that far in advance because silicon's not easy to create and develop. So they have to be working on what their supply and demand is going to look like based on the products they're creating, which also kind of tells you they're intentionally creating products where they know this one's not going to be as popular as the rest of them, but like it's going to suffice to keep the machine running essentially. But they also claim they're not doing it for the profits. And Apple Music was a really cool one to note. Is they're making money on it, but it's like the slimmest margin of all the things they do because they really want to just create an environment where musicians can make money and just be collaborative, which is the iTunes Connect aspect to it. But it's flopped as a social media market, unfortunately. But I don't know. From a consumer standpoint, yeah, I could see most innovative. From like a humanity standpoint, I gotta give it to Tesla.
Tesla's just trying to do.
They're trying to get us off this orb.
They're trying to do shit. That's crazy.
The sphere
This
and
dude, he like fucking. I was like looking through his Twitter. He's like, "Here's my new toaster," and it's like a Darth Vader toaster. It's like this dude likes space and shit.
yeah,
Apparently. I remember how he felt about fucking the last Star Wars.
hardcore nerd.
He liked it.
I don't know. Probably not.
You know who liked it? That's super nerd. Adam Savage from MythBusters. You ever watch Tested? Josh, you should watch Tested. You would like that shit. It's a YouTube channel.
It's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, and they just like go in depth with shit, and sometimes it's like costumes, like the Lion King costumes, or he'll just build something. One day builds where Adam Savage will just build something and make his he'll make his bathroom more like easy to use and like have shit. It's super cool. Super cool. Look up Tested on YouTube and it's good. You should seriously look. You would love it, Josh. Adam Savage is just a cool dude. You ever watch MythBusters back in the day?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He just seems like a super cool dude, and he's just super smart, and he's super clever.
He's not the one with the funny mustache, right?
No, that's Jamie. And did you know that they hate each other?
I did not know
Or
that.
they never liked each other, I should say.
I did not know that.
Jamie Heineman used to be Adam Savage's boss.
Oh, okay.
And they just don't get along. Through all these years that they did MythBusters, they've never gone out to dinner alone. They've
Really?
never hung out
I
alone.
didn't know that.
Really?
Because they make shit happen. They both say that they liked their time working with each other because they got shit done, but their personalities they just didn't like.
They just clash.
They're very different.
They are super different. Jamie Heineman is just very monotone, and Adam Savage.
I could see that. Isn't Jamie,
but it's cool. There's like some insight into their world, and like, god damn it, is that guy so good at building shit? It's so
incredible.
cool, super cool to watch. I got one more thing.
What's that?
Winter Olympics. There was a doping scandal.
Oh, from who?
Lay it down.
The
What?
Really?
What? Wait.
Yes.
That's who's doping in the Olympics?
Is this the fuck with Jeff segment that I wasn't like privy to in advance?
I wish it was, but it's not. There was a doping scandal in the curling, and I was just like, what? Was this guy just taking steroids just to look good, and he got caught? This is a terrible time to be taking. Like, you don't need steroids to curl. It's like basically an enhanced bar game.
One of those glamour muscles.
Is darts in the Olympics?
No.
Why not?
What country
so.
was this?
Look it up. You got the power of the internet.
I kind of feel like maybe darts should be.
It's a skilled game. It's a bar game.
Is bowling in the Olympics?
No.
Why?
They were trying to get rid of wrestling in the Olympics for a while.
Russians again.
The oars?
Curler
Has
Alexander
people laughing.
alleged doping has people laughing.
Yes, curling could have a big. So what? Why are you taking that shit when you know you're in the Olympics and you're a curler?
And you had to go clean for a minute leading up to it because of all the testing that they were forcing these guys to do.
Well, and the Russians were
exceptionally
under scrutiny for all the fucking the doping thing. But
this guy better be ripped out of his goddamn mind.
I thought that was pretty funny. Like the curling dude. This guy? What?
Why are you doing drugs, bro? Just curl.
By the way, I would like to do this.
I would really enjoy it.
I feel like it looks so fucking fun.
I want to know.
I almost enjoy watching it at one point.
Yeah, I've got myself sucked into curling before. It's actually pretty fun to watch.
I'd like to use the emoji of the rock as like we rock with the rock. I hope people get it. I don't know if they do.
How the fuck do you get points? Is it distance?
No, there's a center point. It's a target you're trying to hit.
And then they like
can knock each other off. It's like shuffleboard.
Slippery.
What they're doing? What if the ice is already at maximum slipperiness?
Well,
you don't want it to be too slippery. They're actually slowing it down in some cases.
Are they slowing? Yeah.
Well, there's.
I don't know what those things do. Let's look it up.
That's why I want to play.
Let me
because I
throw
want
it
to know
out
what
there.
the brooms do.
I know. I got sucked into curling once or twice. So you got two options. You can either clear the shit away and make it even more slippery, or you can push shit into the way and slow it down.
Yeah.
So you do this like delicate little dance between the two, and then
I wonder if there's ever been a curler that's like, fuck the broom, people. I just got this.
Dead set. That's shuffleboard at that point, though.
But
you're just playing ice shuffleboard.
If he's like that good, you guys don't even need to fuck with it.
I've seen him go all the way. I've seen him go all the way down without. I mean, they.
I've seen it too
up front where they hit it a bunch, but then they back off.
Yeah,
they back off early too because they're already like, we know how to judge this, which is crazy because it's a team of 3, so you got to be able to.
How do you get into this sport?
You just watch the Olympics. Canadian. You watch the Olympics.
I've only seen it on Canadian television.
You have to think, like, people that are in the Olympics have been doing whatever they're doing since childhood.
Depends. It's a general statement.
There's Olympic families too. Like there's families who have over and over again.
The U.S. just won the first ever cross country skiing gold medal.
Oh, really?
Or like the first one for the U.S.
Oh, that's sweet.
It was pretty cool because I seen like the end of the. It was a woman.
Oh, she was dressed up like Captain Marvel.
No.
No.
But yeah, how deep are we into this bitch?
We're getting close on 2 hours right now.
Yeah, let's fucking call this bitch because I need to work in the morning. We love you. Be kind to each other,
please.
Just leave us some messages or something. Give us something you want us to review.
Here's Danny's cell phone. Text him.
Done.
No.
586.
Next week, Chris Nowak.
Okay.
And Kyle Davis will be.
We're getting both of them
on SharkCast.
Fuck me sideways.
We're going back to the living room. Till then,
suck it. See ya. Peace.
It's SharkCast.
It's February. All right, go again.